Hello, it's me, Nathan Peterson, coming to you from my home office here. Uh, hey, Professor Fleming. I'm going to go ahead and answer these couple questions for you. The first one was, what causes a firm to explore international expansion? And when in a firm's life should it explore international expansion? Well, first of all, what I think is that what would cause a firm to want to go into international expansion is that they see the same type of company, competitor companies in another country doing the same thing and getting business. They also see that there's a ton of customers that they possibly could get a hold of and sell their products or services to. So the global thing looks very attractive to a lot of people, but a lot of times they don't understand kind of what goes into that. It's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to be difficult to 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 go past different barriers for entry in those different international countries. Let's see. At what point would they want to explore that? I would say when they're more developed, when they're actually doing well in their country or at their home place, wherever it may be, and they're making money and they can afford to do it, and they have the right strategic people in place in order to fulfill the demands of an international company, international business. Um, let's see. Just in that case with DataClear, they had come up with a software, and they saw that some other company had a similar thing in the UK, and they were wanting to jump in and try to challenge them right away. But that's probably not the right way to go about it. And there are some companies, I think, in smaller countries like the Netherlands, which there were a few cases about ABN AMRO, the bank, and then the Royal Holds, the large retailer. They have such a small population. There's only like 16, 17 million people in the whole country that they almost have to expand globally if they're going to have any type of growth and get any type of a market share and have a sizable company and make some money. So those are some issues too, where your population and things like that play into whether or not a company should go global or not. Question number two: which of those commentators offers the most persuasive recommendation for DataClear's problem? I went with Scott Schnell. I think that has the best idea out there. The company needs to be fortified at home, and if you're not fortified at home, then how do you expect to do the same thing somewhere else where the competition is a lot more difficult because you don't exactly know how it works there because you're not from there. That's a barrier to entry. I kind of see it as putting a model together. When I was a kid, I really liked to put those models together with different parts. Um, and I was so excited about what it was going to look like, and then I jumped into it, and I knew that it became a lot more difficult than what I had expected. And so I would jump into it and I'd be like, oh man, what have I got myself into? And a couple times I quit doing them. But one of the times when I just took the time and was patient, it turned out great. And it's kind of the same thing with a company. You can't just jump into something, get in over your head, because there are repercussions of that, and you're going to have to backpedal and make hard decisions. And it could ultimately make or break you and your business. Um, let's see. And I also think that the United States, with what was it, DataClear, they have a great opportunity in the United States because our country is different from everywhere else. Everybody comes here, so there's a huge customer base, and there's a ton of people from different countries, different backgrounds, that you can, sell your product to, and if you get to know them and get to know their culture, then maybe you can expand into those countries because then you can also get to know people that are living in the United States that have connections in those countries. That's also another way to go without spending a ton of money and jumping into something just as a reaction to what happened, to a reaction to their competition. But anyway, I think it's a great opportunity, but you have to do it the right way. Otherwise, it's not going to work out, and you have to be patient. And if you're patient, then I believe good things will come, and you'll actually do it the right way. Thanks for listening.